Dar tal-Providenza, which takes its name and charisma from the Gospel, is primarily a residential organization. It is committed to empower persons with disabilities in a family-like environment, meant to enhance and maximize their abilities with a view to ensuring their full participation in society in accordance to the Gospel and the teachings of the Catholic Church. The values of Dar tal-Providenza are rooted in the Gospel teachings.
We believe that human life is sacred, having equal and unconditional value. We profess an intrinsic respect for all persons, regardless of their strengths and abilities. We have faith in divine providence, reflected in an approach that ensures that lack of resources shall not impede our work. We believe that the family is the foundation of society, and therefore we provide support to the family such that the person with disability is enabled to continue living within one's family, should this be the disabled person's own wish. We strive to develop a community spirit reflected in an approach that seeks to empower persons with disabilities to uphold their right to privacy and self-determination, to promote interdependence, and to provide the appropriate support for service users.
In the early 60s, Monsignor Michael Azzopardi, Ecclesiastical Assistant General of Malta Catholic Action, and more commonly referred to as Don Michael, had for some time nursed a dream that would help improve the quality of life of people with disabilities who, for one reason or another, could not remain living with their natural parents. In September 1965, he aired his idea during a radio program, that of opening the first residential home in Malta for persons with disability. A young lady who heard the program was so moved by his idea that she sought him out and gave him a cheque of 100 Maltese lire, money she had saved for a holiday abroad.
On the 21st of January 1967, the deeds of the building and the land that was formerly the Orendi Royal Navy Rest Camp were formally signed over to Malta Catholic Action, and now Dar tal-Providenza had acquired its home base. Thanks to a very generous contribution from the then Archbishop of Malta, Monsignor Michael Gonzi, extensive renovations to the building, now called Villa Monsignor Gonzi, were carried out in preparation for receiving the first residents.
Nuns from the Congregation of Sisters of Saint Jean Antide Touré took up residence on the 12th January 1968. They were Dar tal-Providenza's first support workers, aided by volunteers and subsequently by employed lay personnel. The sisters have given full-time service since then.
From the beginning of the homes, one of the clauses in a set of rules written by Don Michael shows that the ultimate vision of the Directorate of the homes has always been the integration of the disabled into society. The first 3 residents of Dar tal-Providenza arrived on the 11th of February 1968. They were all housed in the newly refurbished Villa Monsignor Gonzi. In 1999, this villa was eventually demolished, rebuilt, and officially inaugurated again in July of 2001.
1971 saw the start of the building of a second home designed to accommodate 80 residents. This home, called Villa Papa Giovanni, was inaugurated on the 19th of March 1974. During this time, a second floor was added to Villa Monsignor Gonzi.
Monsignor Michael Azzopardi passed away on the 13th of May 1987. During the funeral homily of the beloved founder of Dar tal-Providenza at St. John's Co-Cathedral Valletta, Archbishop Joseph Murcia said, "Go with your mind at rest. Rest assured, Don Michael, that all the initiatives started by you will be continued." Most appropriately, he is buried at Dar tal-Providenza. Monsignor Philip Calleja temporarily took over the running of the home until Monsignor Lawrence Gatt was chosen by Archbishop Murcia to replace him as the second director on the 1st of July 1987.
In September 1987, Villa Papa Luciani was inaugurated. This residence was designed to house semi-independent residents and currently has a complement of 30 senior citizens and young adults. Each of the 3 residential villas, Villa Monsignor Gonzi, Villa Papa Luciani and Villa Papa Giovanni, offers respite care facilities to persons with disability who still live with their families. The knowledge that these facilities are available gives comfort to these loving, caring people. In February of 1997, 4 residents moved to Zernir, a small house in the village of Sigiowi, to experience supported living in a homely environment. In November 2012, a second residential home was opened in the community of Aura. This home hosts 3 residents with physical disabilities and is fully furnished with all amenities required after full consultation with the new residents. They even chose the name of their new home, Aquarelle.
These last few years, tal-Providenza has been affiliated with a foreign agency from Glasgow, Scotland called SPREAD, Special Religious Development, which offers a network of services designed to assist persons with intellectual disabilities to become integrated into parish assemblies of worship through the process of education and faith. The Dun Michiel Museum was inaugurated by Archbishop Murcia on the occasion of the 15th anniversary of the death of Monsignor Azzopardi. In this museum, situated near the home's main chapel, one can see photos from Dun Michiel's life, personal documents, and belongings, especially his ecclesiastical vestments. There is also a small chapel with a small wooden altar on which Dun Michiel used to say Mass in his room before he died. On the 1st October 2008, Father Martin Micallef was appointed director of tal-Providenza, succeeding Monsignor Lawrence Scott, who was appointed Chancellor of the Archbishop's Curia.
The St. Isidore Agriculture Centre was officially inaugurated in May 2009. Residents at the home grow a large variety of herbs in the spacious greenhouse and then pack the produce both for their own kitchens as well as for sale to the general public. The Agricultural Centre is named after Saint Isidore, the patron saint of farmers, and was sponsored by the Alfred Mitzi Foundation. The ICT lab, which was financially supported by Vodafone Malta Foundation, aims to give residents every possibility to take up all the opportunities offered by the IT world to enhance their education, the knowledge of the world around them, inclusion, friendships, and avail themselves of present working opportunities. This lab is equipped with assistive technology, including touchscreens, keyboards, and specially designed mice, and software designed to facilitate the use by persons with different intellectual and physical disabilities. These facilities were also extended to the residents' individual rooms. The more recent project, a most modern multisensory room, was inaugurated in June 2013 by the President of Malta, Dr. George Abela and Mrs. Abela, and blessed by the Archbishop Monsignor Paul Cremona. This project was partly financed by the Malta Community Chest Fund. Multisensory rooms, also referred to as theatres, are specifically designed environments which enable people with a disability to enjoy a very wide range of sensory experiences for therapy, learning, relaxation and fun. The concept is to create events which focus on particular senses such as touch, vision, sound, smell, taste and movement. The multisensory room is of great help to persons with severe disabilities, as well as to persons with special needs, whether physical, intellectual, emotional or behavioral. The multisensory room is another confirmation of the home's ongoing commitment to provide quality service to its residents.
€3.5 million per year are required for the running of the homes. Most of the money goes into the wages of about 200 workers who support our residents in their daily needs. About 200 other highly committed volunteers also give their support on a regular basis. tal-Providenza, which is built on faith in divine providence, relies entirely on the generosity of its benefactors and the public donations it receives to fund the very high level of care it provides. We look to the future with what we feel is a realistic optimism. Since that first donation of 100 Maltese lire way back in 1965, Maltese and Godzitans living in Malta and Gozo and anywhere else in the world have taken it upon themselves to continuously support financially tal-Providenza. Without this support, the home would be unsustainable. We are, however, optimistic that with the help and guidance of divine providence, this financial commitment is still to be there for years to come. The future of tal-Providenza is therefore in your good hands. On behalf of our residents, administrators, support workers, and volunteers, thank you for your support, and may God bless you all.